Hello and welcome to module 2 of HTML. In this session, we'll learn some essential HTML tags that you will need while building a simple web page. So let's start. First is heading, next is paragraph tag, then is line break tag, centering content, horizontal line, preserve tag and non-breaking space. Okay, so we will see all these basic tags with live example. Okay, so let's go to Sublime editor and let's do this. Now, first tag which we are going to learn is heading tag. Now, if you have seen any article or any document or any paragraph, you will always have one heading to that paragraph to recognize what type of content it is. Okay. For example, if you write creative about a section, okay. If you have seen any about us section, so you will see that about us is an heading. Okay. So each and every document must have heading. Now, in HTML, there are 6 type of headings, that is H1, H2, H3, H4, H5 and H6. There is no much difference between all these heading tags. The only difference is weight and size of the heading. That is, if my paragraph contains multiple headings, so from that one should be the main heading, then comes the subheading. Okay. So likewise, to represent all the headings and to differentiate between all the headings, we use all type of heading, that is 1 to 6 heading. So let's see one example of heading tag. Okay, first we'll save this file with .html extension. Okay, save, we'll get a simple HTML structure. Okay, now in title tag I'll write heading example. In body, now we will define an heading tag. So to define a heading tag, it's very simple, which has to do opening bracket, h1 tag, and you have to write content inside this h1 tag, that is welcome to Rishi Computers. Okay, and closing of h1 tag. In very first lecture, I have told you each and every tag will have an opening and a closing tag. Okay, so I have wrote this h1 tag. Let's write same with h2. I'll just copy this, just paste here. Next is h3. Next is h4. Then comes h5. And last is h6. Okay. So let's save this and open in browser. So here, as you can see, there is difference between this h1 and h6. So what is the difference? That is size and the weight, font weight. Okay. Now to see the difference here, I'll write h1. So you will understand what tag is representing what. Here I'll write h2. Here I'll give h3. Here h4, h5, and h6. See, now you can see this is h1, h2, h3, h4, h5, and h6. So for main heading, we'll give this h1 tag. For any subheading, we can give h2 tag and likewise. Okay, so this is the use of heading tag. Okay. Now next comes paragraph tag. Now, to represent any article, we use a paragraph tag, or to represent the only paragraph of anything, okay, any content, we need a paragraph tag. So let's see how to use this paragraph tag. Again, we'll just save the file with paragraph.html extension and Simple structure of HTML. We'll give title to it, paragraph, and in body tag, we'll just write P, which represent the paragraph tag. Okay, P represent the paragraph tag. We'll give some paragraph. Now here I'm using a dummy paragraph. Okay. We'll just save this file and open in browser. So as you can see here, paragraph is pasted. Okay. We can take another example, that is welcome back. It will be pasted the same way. Then now next is break tag. Now if we want to give break to the tag, for example, if I want this paragraph from here, I want it on the next line. So what will we do? First thing we can do is just close the tag and open a new tag and write again this sentence. Okay, like we did welcome back. Next thing we can do is we can use a break tag. Now how to use break tag? It is very simple. The sentence from where you want to break, that is, for example, now I want to break from E. So I'll just go here and after this full stop, I'll just write BR tag. That is break tag. Okay. Let's save it and let's see the output now. Now, as you can see, our line has been shifted to a next line without closing and opening the new tag. Okay. So you can see the difference here. Here it was attached. After I used break tag, it came to the next line. So this is basically the use of paragraph tag. If we will use again closing tag and using new opening of tag, then it will leave one line space in the between. Okay. So it won't see into a continuation. So we need to write break tag if you want any sentences to be continued on the next line. Now next tag is centering content. Okay. Now what is the use of centering content? If you have seen in any website, some tags or some headings are into center or some contents come into a center. Now how that becomes to center or how it comes to center, we can't shift like that. No. See, if I give space here, it won't work. You just save this file and open. See, it didn't came to center. So for making your sentence to bring a center or to making your paragraph to come in center, we use a center tag. So we'll just open a new file, save that file with center.html and again simple structure of HTML, give title, and in that we will first write simple H1 tag. Okay, welcome to Rishi Computers. And then I'll make use of center tag. In center tag, I'll write an heading tag. I have done here is that is center opening. Then inside which I have written heading tag. In that I'll write the same sentence to see the difference between the center tag and without center tag. Closing of center tag. Save this and run the file. See, as you can see here, if you don't give any center tag, so it will remain to the left margin of a website. But if we give center tag, it will come to the center of the page. So it is okay. So let's move to next topic. The next topic is horizontal line. Now what if I want a separation of a content, that is I have wrote here welcome to Rishi Computers. After that I want a separating line in between. So what we can do is we can use a HR tag, that is horizontal line tag. It is basically this element is mostly often used to display a horizontal ruler that is used to separate the content or define a change of HTML page or content. Okay, to define a separating or separation of the content to make the people understand that this is a separate part of a particular paragraph or particular content. So what we can do is, now after welcome to Rishi Computers, I want a breakage. So what I'll do is HR tag. Now same with BR and HR tag, it doesn't have any closing tag. So we'll just save and open in browser. See, as you can see here, one horizontal line has been displayed between these two lines. So we can understand that, okay, this is a different content and this is a different content. So this was used of horizontal line. Now next comes preserve tag. Okay. Now preserve tag is mostly used to display exactly written in the source code. Okay, whatever we write into a source code will be displayed as it is. The test preserve both the spaces and die break. Before example, I have showed you, if we give any spacing in here, like if we give space here, it won't get displayed. Opening browser, see. There is no space. So with the help of preserve tag, we can give spaces in the source code and it will be displayed as it is. So let's see an example of it. We'll just open a new file, save the file. Okay. Then we'll make use of pre tag. Now preserve tag is represented by pre tag. So pre, inside which we will write, for your example, I'll just start with directly the function type. So function, okay. Then I'll give space. After that, I have written test. Then I'll give bracket. Then again, I'll give space, dollar symbol, no, string, text. Go to the next line. Again, I'll give space, alert, message, hello. So, and then lastly is closing of preserve tag. Now let's save this and let's see the output. See, the spaces which I have mentioned into a source code is displayed here as it is. See, whereas if I'll copy the same content and put into a heading tag, it won't be displayed. See, same content is copy pasted, but see the difference. See, all these spaces here is neglected by the H1 tag. So it is basically used that to maintain the source code format to the web pages. Now next topic is non-space breaking, that non-breaking space. Okay. So this basically is used to give space between two words or a sentences. We'll just close the unwanted files first. Okay, it is used to give a space between two entities. So let's see, we'll just save the file. We'll make use of paragraph tag. Hello. Then I need space after hello. So what I'll do is dollar, and NDSP and semicolon. After that, I want to write 1, 2, 3. Okay. And then see, as you can see, here is a space in between, two space. Okay. To make you understand the difference, we'll just write a bigger sentences. Hello world 1 and NBSP 2. Welcome back. Save the file and open in browser. See, here we have got space in between. Here I have not mentioned. If I'll cancel the space here and again open in browser, it is displaying the space in between. So this is basically the use of NBSP, that is non-breaking space. So these were all the basic tags which we'll use into creating a web page. Thank you.